Hi, Purnell.
Hey, Yvonne, how you doing?
Good. Welcome to Not Nosy, Just Curious, asking the curious questions.
Hey, I'm
Now,
glad
your
to be here.
question. Oh, I bet you are. This aging warrior is going to ask this question. Ready?
Yes, yes,
What's
yes.
going on? What's going on in your life? Tell me about your life.
Um, um, I relocated to New Jersey now from Michigan. I miss my Greektown people so much.
Like how much?
A lot, a whole lot. I talk to somebody from Greektown every day. Trust me. If it's not Vince, it's somebody else.
Well, who wouldn't talk to Vince? That's a good man right there. So, do you think, Purnell, time heals everything? With time, everything gets better? Do you think everything is better now?
Yes, it is a little bit. Sometimes change is better because at one
Sometimes
point,
not.
say that again.
Sometimes change is not better.
No, change is better.
Always,
Yeah, most of the time.
most of the time.
Because I thought my life was stuck in the casino business. I thought that's the only thing I can do. I was scared to step out on faith.
Scared. Fear is crippling, isn't it?
Yes, yes. I was scared to step out in faith and then stepped out in faith and found something I love to do and I'm doing real good at it.
And what's that?
I'm an auto sales consultant now for Honda. So
Honda.
I sell cars now.
Okay. And is that your path? I mean, was that your calling?
Um, you know what, Yvonne, I used to always sell something at the job. I was
Right.
always hustling, selling something. So and when I was younger, my dad was in sales as well. And I used to go up to the dealership, sit with him and watch him. So it could have been my calling because I always had a hustle in me.
Do you think your hustle has integrity?
Yes, yes, because I'm honest with all my customers. Now, since I've been doing it for 3 years, now my repeat customers are coming back now and referring friends as well. So they trust me.
That's good because it's
Yes.
trust. Because you salesmen, especially used cars, men, you got like a bad reputation a little bit.
Yes, I know. I hear that, but they can always trust me because I tell them I'm always real. I said, hey, you could go to somebody else, you could shop around and come back to me and give me the last offer, and I'll tell you the truth.
So your the basis of your job is honesty and truthfulness. Is
Yes,
that the
through me
core of your being? Are you honest with everybody?
with everyone, everyone,
Everyone. You're
everyone.
completely transparent.
You can see right through me.
Okay. So it's been 3 years since you've been there.
Yep, 3 years.
And what's wonderfully happened in 3 years?
With my life or with the
With your
job.
life. Your life.
Um, I found love again. I'm married.
That's
Um,
good. Congratulations. Did you
yeah,
think you
thank you.
wouldn't find love again? You're a pretty lovable guy.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a cool guy, so I knew I could find it somewhere, but I just had to find someone who can return it back to me.
Okay, very good.
Um, yeah. So I've been on the job for 3 years. As I said, my first full year, I reached to the silver level. That means I sold over 115 cars. And in
Nice.
2023, I made it to gold level, which means I sold over 195 cars.
Very nice.
So I'm waiting for my gold plaque for my desk. I received the jacket and I received the check for what was $2,500 just for reaching
Nice.
that. Yeah.
So are you very goal oriented? Because casino, you didn't have to be. You just showed up, did your job, and went home. I mean, this here sounds like you have some drive.
Yes. So I aim for at least I want to sell 2 cars a day. That's my goal.
Is that expected? It seems kind of like a high expectation.
Yes, but it's been plenty of times where I sold 3 cars in one day and you receive a cake just for selling they call it a hat trick. So I did that probably 4 times, 4 to 5 times.
Nice. Very nice.
So
So do you,
mm,
Purnell, do you make excuses sometimes for the economy being bad, or do you think if people want a car, they're going to buy a car no matter what?
um so one of the things I usually tell people, because when they lease cars, they always say, hey, I'll just buy out my car. And I always tell them, don't buy it out now because the interest rates are high.
Mhm.
Lease one more time and then buy out that car. So hopefully the interest rates will be lower because used car interest rates are usually over 7%.
Okay. Do you
So
take all your own, do you take your own advice?
yes, I do. Because right now I thought I would never lease again, but right now I'm leasing as well.
Okay, so you're driving a new car.
Yes, yes.
Will you buy again maybe one day?
Um, if it's a BMW or something like that.
So is that
So
the dream
yeah,
car?
something that I want to keep, I will
Yeah,
buy. But as far as the leasing thing, I like switching cars every so often.
you do. Do
Yes.
you not believe in the American market?
Um, I believe it will get better because when I'm the customers that come in, they're writing down their salaries and I'm looking like, damn, everybody's not hurting.
Oh, okay.
You know
All
what I
right.
mean? But the people that make the most money are the ones that want take off this, take off this. Can I have the car for this amount? You'll see the
Right,
same
right,
thing over and over.
right. But I find that the people that have or pretend to have or showcase like they're living large have big debt also.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, so exterior, it looks like, wow, and you're looking with envy, and then you realize you don't know the debt they got,
Yes.
you
And
know, and
another thing I find, people with bad credit, they are the ones that the dealerships makes the most money off of because their interest rates are out of over 20%. So they're paying for this car three times over at the end.
and isn't that kind of sad? And then the
It,
chances are you're going to get that car back.
yes, they're gonna end up making a mistake and getting it repoed again. But oh man, that's why I tell everybody, especially the young people, listen, pay your bills on time, save your money, and just wait. Hopefully, the economy turns back around. So I always try to guide people. I treat the people like they're my kids.
Well, and I mean, you got to think back too, Pernell. You were 20, 21 at one point in your life.
Yeah.
Did you have stellar credit? Were you doing the right thing? I mean, you're giving 50-year-old wisdom right now because
Yes.
you've lived that.
Yes. And no one ever taught me that. I
Oh,
was never
really?
taught. Yes,
So do you
I
think
didn't know
you
about credit.
really?
Nah, not really.
So did you screw up your credit at a young age?
Yeah, at the beginning because I was just getting credit cards and being happy for getting credit cards and only paying the minimums when my balance were over 2,000. You know what I mean? So I could never
Right.
get rid of them. But you
So
know what?
does what?
You know what, Yvonne? The pandemic helped a lot. Because they allowed us to take the money out of our 401k plan without being penalized.
Mhm.
So when that happened, I paid off all my bills. So when I moved, I knew I could be, you know, debt free. My
So
credit score shot up to like 820 at
oh,
one
that's
point.
like
Yeah,
almost perfect, right? Is there a
yeah, yep.
credit score? I mean, really, you're in the arena. Is there a perfect credit score?
Um, they said 850, but I seen some people somehow through TransUnion come up with 870. And I said, damn, I
Wow.
didn't know it could go that high. Yes,
Exactly, right. So
yes.
is bad credit better than no credit?
Um, Bad credit is worse because if you
Than
have
no
no credit,
right.
if you put down enough money, banks could say, hey, I trust that person with this car. If they're going to risk this amount of money, I trust to give that person a loan. So no credit is always better than bad credit.
So have you learned finances from your job now? Have you learned to make better financial decisions based on your current occupation?
Yes, yes. Always
Yeah.
pay your bills on time.
Well,
Always.
didn't you do that before?
Yes, I did that before. But the thing is, I had a problem with the debt to income ratio.
Okay. All
Having
right.
too many cards out there open is not always good.
Right. But isn't
Not
it
always
bad
good.
to close an account also?
Closing account is bad as well.
Right.
So I'd rather just see. I have some credit cards with zero balance. One time I'll go and use it just to charge something that costs $5 just to keep it active and pay it off.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
So do you love it there?
I do.
Is
I
that
do love
home
it here.
for you now?
Yes, because I'm just an hour and 45 minutes from Philadelphia. I miss my kids though, but I have one. My oldest son, he's in Oklahoma now, and the youngest one is still in Michigan, and my daughter is in Florida. So
Oh, you got them all over.
yes, yes, got them all over.
That's the new family today. Everybody's
Yes,
everywhere.
yes.
So Do you call New? I mean, does Michigan feel like home ever?
When I come back, yes, it does.
Does
Yes,
it?
it does.
But
Yes,
once
yes,
your
yes.
son leaves Michigan, there's no reason for you to ever come back here.
No, no,
No.
no.
All right. How's the weather in New Jersey?
The weather right now, it average in the low 70s, but right now it's raining today.
Okay.
Um, but it's good. Like our cold weather is not cold like Michigan.
Oh, stop it.
Yes, yes,
Come
because
on.
yes, and we didn't have that much snow. I bought a snow blower, and I think I pulled it out probably one time this past winter. That was
Wow.
it.
But
Yeah,
I think the winters are getting milder. I don't mind the winter.
yes,
But
yes.
yeah, I like, putting on coats and stuff. But
And you know
anyhow,
what? I don't miss getting up 2 o'clock in the morning to go to work in the middle of a snowstorm either.
you don't?
I don't miss it at all.
Well, you must like the freedom that your job gives you as far as hours and stuff.
Well, you know what? My hours are 9 to 7. My
Yeah, but
days off are yeah, it's not like I'm sitting behind a desk. So if I want to do something else, I could do something else.
right.
But I'm locked in from 9 to 7. And if I want to step out for a while, I can step out. But it is a lot of freedom and I
Right.
enjoy it a lot. But my average, I'm usually doing 12 hours because sometimes some deals they come in at 6:45 and I know I'm going to be there until 9 o'clock. But if I know if I have to be somewhere, if a football game is coming on, I close my doors at 5 o'clock. I won't take another customer after 5.
Really? So
Yeah.
do you ever put your feet on the ground in the morning, Purnell, and dread going to work?
You know what? Absolutely not.
Never.
No, because
So
I'm so excited to get to work because I just want to, I know I control what I can do. The harder I work, the more money I can make.
so is
It's not
that
like it's not like the casino where I had to go in and it's the same people. I'm looking at Rudy every day. You know what I mean? It's not the same people. I'm seeing different things every day.
well, that's inspiring.
Yes,
Don't you
yes,
think everybody should be happy? Well, the sad thing is you got in the casino industry and then you got stuck.
yes,
You had a family and you had things to take care of and you needed the medical package
yes.
and
And I was
you
scared
know,
to change careers.
right. Right. It's terribly crippling. It's just and then after you do it, you go, oh, why didn't I do this 5, 10 years ago? That wasn't
Exactly.
so bad.
Yeah.
Right. But you had somebody very help you.
Yes, yes,
You
yes,
had somebody that, cared enough, loved you enough to help guide you and stuff, to help take
yes,
away from the fear, to reassure you that everything was going to be okay.
yes. And
That's
I just
important, don't you think?
yes, and I just asked just to hold me down just for a few months, and when I get on my feet, I'm gonna repay you,
And
and
she
that's what I
never
did.
hesitated, right? She said,
Never had
yes, I
never
got you
hesitated
back.
at all because she knows if I do good, she'll do good.
Right,
You
right.
know what I mean? You rub my back, I rub your back.
So you're driven by success. Is that important?
Yes, it is important to me now. I always wanted to be the top. Like right now, I'm second to the top salesperson at the job,
Mhm.
and I only been doing it for 3 years. You have one guy that been there since 1984. Another guy, he's been there probably 15 years. So I'm like the second top salesperson at
And
my
that's
job.
satisfying.
Yes, that's satisfying to me. I want to be number one, but I'm still striving. But as long as my goal is to sell at least 15 cars a month, I'm good. Because once I reach 15 cars a month, they give me a demo allowance of
Oh,
$350 going towards my car. No,
okay.
so
Nice.
that's why I try to strive for.
So, Purnell, do you think you're a good man?
Yes, I am. I
Are
treat
you?
people well, and I expect to be treated well as well.
Do you? So, have you had any? Are there anything that you absolutely hate about people?
Um, attitudes. Put it that way.
Bad
At-
attitudes? You
Bad
just,
attitudes. Yeah, life is too short, Yvonne. Life is too short.
yeah, but in fairness, you came into this wisdom later,
Yes,
right?
yes,
What a wonderful world if we could all be wonderfully kind and everything in our 20s. We have to learn these lessons. And sometimes, like I said before, they're such a hard pill to swallow sometimes.
Yes, yes.
And you ever obviously, we talked to Vince a lot, and Vince is such a soothsayer, and he's so wise, and he
My
always
God.
practices
Yes,
positivity. So
yes,
I think as we get older, we learn to practice. I'm not
yes.
so good at it
And
myself.
I learned a lot from Vince as well.
Yeah, he's a calming soul. So I mean, he just God, if he ever gets mad, I don't want to be anywhere in that area.
I
But
know.
yeah, so you feel that. I mean, I just have no place for the rude. And don't you feel people feel very entitled now?
Yes, they do. It's either I'm the customer, you're gonna take my word for it, you're gonna take my offer, or I could go somewhere else. They always threaten with that same situation.
So
But
how do you
Yvonne,
circumvent all those threats?
Let me tell you something. This just happened Monday. I had a
Okay.
customer that came in. I gave her a price of a car.
Mhm.
So during the application process, we shook hands and everything. So during the application process, she stepped outside. So I'm looking around for her. I'm like, where's she at? So she called the dealership she purchased the car from. She called the dealership and she said, hey, they could give me the same car with $4,000 down at $450 a month. So you know what I told her? Because we were at $500 a month with $4,000 down. So I said, you
Mhm.
know what? I'm going to give you a phone number for another dealership. And I bet you, if you call them, I bet you they'll tell you they could beat that 450. So she called them and they said, hey, we could beat that 450. When can you come in? And I said, watch, when you get down there, they're going to charge you extra fees. It's going to raise your car note up. And she said, you know what? I'll just stay here and take your deal. And I told her it was going to happen because that's how they are. You could tell them your car, it was 250. They'll tell you, come on down, we can beat it. And once they run your credit and lock you in, and then they'll throw you all type of charges and
Yeah,
fees
yeah.
behind that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I always
Well,
tell
I
people,
mean,
hey, shop around and just give me the last chance. And I could tell
okay.
you the honest truth if I could beat it.
So didn't you think that was a little shady?
On my
That she had to go outside and make these phone
yeah, she
calls.
had to go
Thought she
outside.
had
First,
some leverage.
I thought she went to the restroom, but she went to call the old dealership she purchased the car from. But that dealership was 2 hours away. And I said, you're welcome to drive 2 hours away to get, they're going to
Mhm.
charge you a whole different price. Watch.
And you don't feel like right there you're the salesman. You feel like that this is the truth.
Yes, but when she did that, man, I felt some type of way. I was like, damn, I don't believe
Right,
she just
right.
did
Didn't you
that.
feel that was a little
Yeah.
shady?
Yeah. But I was thinking
Yeah.
to myself, you should have went to them in the first place. But I guess she didn't want to take that 2 hour drive.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
well, you got around it and you did it with dignity and finesse. I mean, you
Yes.
did do it. So,
Yes.
God
Yep.
bless. Because sometimes action, reaction, sometimes we speak because this, action happened and then boom, before you know it, it's out of control.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So the boys are well.
The boys are well. Today's Purnell's birthday. He turned 18.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So I got
My
an 18-year
God.
old. Yep. So
Yeah.
he's in Tulsa, Oklahoma, going to Oral Roberts University.
Okay.
He
A
wants to be a
religious
minister.
college, huh? Okay. Very
Yeah, he wants to be a
nice.
minister. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
happy about that?
Yeah. I'm happy
That's
about it. But I just
yeah.
told him, first I was like, I know that's might be a hard career. Like, how do you make money once you get out of school? You know what I mean? Because you're gonna have to be under someone. How you gonna be, you know? So I'm just letting him do what he's doing, and just hopefully might become a professor. I never know.
Right.
You
But
know
I'm
what I mean?
sure if
So
he's taken that path, he realizes that's not a path to opulence. I mean, it's a path of just making differences in people's lives. You may
yes,
never make, but the wealth is making
yes,
a difference.
yes. You could start. He might could start a podcast.
Yeah, there you go. So, how's your wife?
She's good. She's good. She's busy, just running his business.
Right.
She's been running it for 7 years now. We have 7 employees now.
Very
Um,
nice.
yeah, started off in a basement. Now we're in we have a lab in downtown Hackensack.
Nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. So
Well, it's been a great 3 years, Purnell.
yes, yes. I miss y'all so much, man.
I know. Like how much? This much?
Man, this much, this
This
much. I
much?
miss our
Come
high
on.
limits. I miss singing back there to y'all dancing.
Yeah. Under my umbrella, Ella.
Ella,
Ella.
Ella.
Yes. All right. Give me something in closing. Give me something really good.
Um, listen, we're never too old to step out on faith. Never, never,
I
never.
like it.
Keep God first and just pray on it first. And if he say go, you must go.
Now, I just need to interject before we say goodbye. That's
Yeah.
great. I love that closing. But is God a newfound friend of yours, or has he always been part of your life?
Always been, always been.
Do you have more faith in him now that you made this journey with him? Or
Yes, yes. I have more faith in him. I was baptized 2 years ago.
Mhm.
So yes, I keep my faith in the Lord for
So
sure.
you have this newfound faith, and
Yes,
you stay on that path.
yes, because if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be possible.
You believe that.
Yes.
You really believe that. Yeah.
I listen, Yvonne, I really believe it.
Okay. All
I
right.
really believe it. Yeah.
All right. Repeat that profound thing again. Closing.
Oh,
I
when I
liked
said,
it a lot. It was worth repeating. Go on.
when I said, you're never too old
Yeah, I
to
like that. I
make,
like that.
okay.
Yeah. Do that one
You're, ne-
again. Go
you're
on.
never too old to make changes. It's all right to step out on faith. As I said, I was scared to do it at first, and I stepped out on faith and never have to look back. I missed the casino because I missed my coworkers, man. But the guests, oh man, some of them. But
Now,
hey, I'm happy.
that's yeah, and I think just in closing here, and that's the thing you've come to realize, those people that you miss, you will always talk to.
Yes,
You know, there might only be four of them people, but those are only the important people that matter anyhow.
yes,
So
you're absolutely right.
that's how it goes. You work with people 20 years, but you know, in reality, you're not going to call them again. You're not
Yeah,
going to probably maybe talk to them again, but the true friendships you have, you will maintain and keep.
absolutely. Yep,
Yeah.
you're
So,
right. You're
all
right.
right, my friend, this was fun. Would you do it again?
Yes, I will. Tell everybody I said hi too, man. Uncle Gino, Big
Gino,
Head
you
Phil.
see Gino all the time. So, and Vince is probably already going to listen to this.
Yes,
So,
yes, yes. My guy Vince.
yeah, you make sure you get some people to listen to this. I need more than 11 listeners.
Yes, I will.
But
Just give
like
me a
you said, I'm going to go the path of faith, and I'm going to
yes.
stay diligent, and we're going to go for it.
Yes, yes, that's what you go strive for it. Make sure
That's
you strive
right.
for it.
That's right, my friend. So this was nice, and we will do it again.
All right, thank you, Yvonne. I
All
appreciate
right.
you.
Say
All right.
goodbye.
Okay, bye everybody.